market review. It's been an interesting week to say the least. The dollar index has pushed up again, yet testing 95.50. But today's slightly different. We've created a new high this week, 95.65. The question is what's happening right now, and what's happened is we've seen the dollar bears re-enter the market, and we're seeing a rejection of 95.50 yet again. But let's have a look across the board, across the majors, and see how this translates. Okay, so the euro, we've got long-term ascending trend line. We can see how the market has now been respecting this trend line. Potentially we're going to see a slight rejection of this. We have been monitoring a rally up into 120 to form this big head and shoulders we're looking for before then the dollar will continue its ascendance in value. Now the dollar yen, how does this look? Well, we've seen a push up. I'm going to show you a potential trading opportunity here on the dollar yen. We've seen an aggressive break. It's come up to this long-term descending trend line, top of the wedge. We're seeing tweezer tops form here, two small candles, two small bodies I should say, come into the big number, the 113. Now if we look at this on a smaller time frame, I'm going to show you a trading opportunity that may present itself back into a lower structure. So I've highlighted here, you've got a double top on the hourly. So what you can look for is a break of the double top, break of the neckline, pull down into this point, look for the retest of here, and short back down to 111. And then at this point here, this is potentially where the dollar strength may come back into play, and we should then see a continued move upwards on the dollar yen. So let's just look at that on the daily chart again, just so you can see it in a bit more clarity. So what that is, this horizontal here is the double top neckline, looking for a break and a retest, short back down to 111s, and then looking for dollar strength to come into the market at this point here, and then run this back up into about 114.40 area, major structure previously. Cable on the other hand, well, interestingly 1.3 is being defended. We're looking for some sort of rejection here. This will coincide with the dollar index taking a rebound. We could potentially see a push up to 136 before that dollar strength then resumes. Now, what does this look like on a smaller time frame? Well, as you can see, there's no rejection, nothing yet. So it's not something I'll be trading on the dollar, on cable, I should say, unless we get a change in cycle or a rejection. So potentially a double bottom or a break of this high and then a retest. So something along those lines. Alternatively, if we break below 129.60, 129.57, this cycle low here, expect to see a lot further downside in pound pairs. Next stop, if that's the case, is 127.75. Dollar Swiss, though, on the other hand, represents good selling opportunity. We've seen the market test 10045. Now the question is, what kind of trading opportunities are there on a smaller time frame? And to be honest, nothing really. You're going to have to wait for either an end of day setup or a change in cycle break below 99.80, which is another 30-40 points drop below where we are. Would show a shift in sentiment, but ultimately I think end of day signals are probably going to be something you could look to trade here on dollar Swiss. The commodity markets have been getting beaten up with the decline in gold, as gold's dropped from 1360 over the last few weeks down to 1216. You know, that's affected gold, affected Aussie dollar massively. We can see here 73.40 is a structure low on Australian dollar, so expect this area to be defended. Which, you know, in terms of looking for trading opportunities, if we look at this sort of range here, we could see longs back up into 7,500. Then it would be about 7,500 to see whether we're going to break to the upside, or whether we're going to look for more shorts from 7,500 and trade that back down to 73.50, and then next stop 7,200, 71.50, 7,200. Kiwi. This was a seasonal bull move. Started off fantastically well, but unfortunately over the last few weeks, over the last few days has been absolutely beaten up as well. So just looking at this chart now, what am I seeing? Let's have a look. Just want to take a look and see if we've got something. I wanted to see if we've got a just looking for some potential new structure points to focus on. So if we're using tips of wicks, we can see that is an extreme. I just want to take a look now if we use closing price by the line chart and see if we can find anything here with this anchor. It doesn't look like it. No. So yeah, no, I'm happy with what we've got there. So that's all good. So essentially with Kiwi we might see another little bit of a further push down somewhere back into 6,700, which would coincide with this other structure low here to the left hand side and the previous cycle low and the trend line we've just drawn in here now. So look for buyers to come into play at this point here. Okay, so 66.90, be looking for long opportunities. If you want to be a little bit more conservative, then a break above 68.50 and then look for trading opportunities long. Dollar CAD, well, this is moving and still moving to the upside. I think 133.40 will be the next stop in terms of looking for trading opportunities here on the smaller time frame. This has got free air now, there's nothing to stop this, so look for long opportunities. Dollar CAD intraday from 132.20 running up to 133.50 looks about right. Gold on the other hand, well, quite a simple trade here. This looks, correlate this with your Aussie trade, looking for pullbacks into 1240 and then short back down to 1200. That would be a sensible trading opportunity, so have your alerts set around 1240. One last look, we'll take a look at oil. So oil, we want, unfortunately it's already turned. It came down to this spot here. We were looking, you can see oil to rally here, look for CAD correlation. The market came down, it's touched, and we've had a little push back up into the 618 area. Let's just move that, sorry. So this horizontal here is the 61.8 retracement of our last retracement leg down. So if I just put that in there, you see this market, oh, let's just move. So there we go, that's the 61.8 retracement. We've seen the market come into there. Now what we're looking for is continued weakness. So look for a potential selling opportunity, which we might see here, short underneath the hourly candle, and then trade that back down to at least 6,700 and potentially just a little bit lower the long-term ascending trend line somewhere in this region before we get that next move up. Now this one I would be cautious on because this little movement up here could be the start of the next wave into the upward momentum. Okay, that's it from Trade and Train today. The Live Traders Club will be back Monday evening. If you'd like to join the club and be part of a growing community where we share chart analysis 24/7, we look at commitment of traders, we look at seasonality, price action, trend systems, range bound systems. Very simple procedure. All you need to do is go to the website www.tradeandtrain.com or click on the link below and click join club, and we'll be looking forward to working with you and working on your trading development skills. Okay guys, if you like the information that's been shared with you today, all you need to do is click like, share and subscribe. By clicking subscribe, that is free. All that does is send our video analysis and trade ideas out to you straight to your inbox without having to log into YouTube. Okay guys, have a great weekend and we look forward to seeing you next week.